Welcome to Value Time. I'm Jacob DeGate, and I'm proud to introduce Miss Mary Cosper-LaBeouf, who is the Executive Director for the Terrebonne Parish Library. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And we're here to talk about something I can't believe, and like we were talking before, a lot of people can't believe it's been 20 years since the library, has been built, and it's the 20th anniversary coming up.
20th anniversary on April 23rd of next month. The reason we chose this date is April 23rd, 2003, we closed the old main library on Roussel Street, and you may be too young to remember. We had a parade from the old main library to the new main library, and we carried the oldest book, and we carried the newest book, and we had like the Houma Junior High band and a bunch of scouting troops, and we paraded down Verrett to Lafayette to Civic Center Boulevard.
Wonderful.
And we kicked off that day at the library. So.
Sure. And so, now y'all having a big celebration, a big kickoff as well on April 23rd. Can you tell me what's going to go on there?
Yes, April 23rd is a Sunday, and we thought, well, how nice, most people are off, on a Sunday. So from 2 o'clock to 5 p.m., we're going to have just a variety for every age. We're going to start off with an introduction and dedication, and thank you to the officials in our parish. And then we have continuously from 2 o'clock to 5, we have the Cajun band that played 20 years ago. Some of the same members are going to be playing in the large meeting room from 2 to a little bit after 5. And then upstairs we have Bob Corns and Billy Pete. Billy plays an accordion, and they're going to be upstairs. They were at our 20th opening.
Bringing everybody back.
Yes, and then at 3:30 we have magician David LaBeouf is going to do a show. And while these three big things are going on, we're going to have face painting, we're going to have 2 or 3 cakes, we're going to have free snowballs, we're going to have story times and puppet shows. And I don't know if you're familiar, we have a creative lab. Okay, well, in the creative lab, the first 50 people that come with a white T-shirt, we have an emblem. And we will put the emblem on the shirt. Oh, wow. And we will be doing demonstrations on, we have a 3D printer. We have a glow forge, which is a laser, where you can do laser in items. And then we have a bunch of sewing machines up there. So we'd like to show the public what we have, so they can come and use it. So we'll be giving tours of the genealogy section. We're also, at the end, and I'm saying this is the end because I let the staff talk me into this, they're going to do a walk around the property and around the Civic Center, but they squirt you with paint.
Okay.
So I'm like, are they coming to the library after that? So we're going to kind of wrap it up with that. But we wanted something to commemorate the day. Sure. And then we wanted something that kind of rehash what we did, but also something that everybody can come. Your whole family can come, and there's something to do. So. Well,
it sounds wonderful, and it showcases, a lot of the area. Library is a lot more than just books. And,
correct.
And it really showcases those areas.
Correct. We, the Friends of the Library are going to have a very small book sale that day in the arts and craft room, so people know we have a friends organization, and they may want to leave, with a book or a DVD or whatever. So it's going to be a mini book sale that day. So we'll have that also.
Well, it sounds wonderful, and like you said, some of the areas, the genealogy lab. A lot of people might not know exactly, what is the genealogy section?
We have one of the best in the regions because genealogy is a study and a documentation of your family history. Sure. Genealogy is very, very prominent and very strong because of our Southern heritage. So we have, it's easily 1,200, 1,500 square feet, a room that is just dedicated to genealogy and to local history. And we have a very strong Terrebonne Genealogical Society. And over the years, they have written a lot of family histories, local names, Boudreaux, LeConte. We have a lot in that room. And on Saturdays, you can find people in there documenting, and we have like Ancestry.com, things like that. But you can find people in there doing their genealogy.
Well, that's wonderful. That's a lot of areas that people, might not know about, that the library has, and it's certainly, like I said, I can't believe it's been 20 years.
20 years.
But that, like you were saying, the library is still one of the leading in the state, still coming up with the first to do certain things. Can you
Right.
talk a little bit about that?
Well, we received, last year, we were Louisiana Public Library of the Year. We do a little bragging. We were the very first library to have a drive-through window. And when talking to the architects, I remember saying, you can get food at a drive-through, you can get your clothes at a drive-through window. So I said, we need to look at having a drive-through window. And my goodness, during COVID,
Oh,
and then when
yeah,
the weather's
I'm sure.
bad or a hurricane and your library interior may be messed up, it's surprising the people that use the drive-through window. And then we have an outdoor theater. It's named after our architect, Tom Whitney, who passed away during the construction of the main library. And we do a lot of story times. When we do school visits, they'll go out there and they'll eat their lunch. So, so far, nobody's copied our amphitheater, but it's probably because of the weather in South Louisiana. But we use it, and we're very proud of it. So,
Well, I have a lot to be proud of. It really is a great building, and it's definitely a feather in the cap for this region, I would say.
thank you, thank you.
And, we certainly appreciate it. And again, that's April 23rd. That's going to be from
2
2
to
to
5.
5 p.m. And you have, it's going to be events all throughout the library, first and the second floors, and it's going to be a
Correct.
great day.
It's going to be a noisy day too. If you come for quiet, that's not
Yeah,
the
this
day.
is one of the
That is
days
not
that
the
the
day to
library's gonna
come.
be like.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.